Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/spookshow. Then go over to morbidlybeautiful.com as we are now part of the Morbidly Beautiful Podcasting Network.
Van Helsing. My blood now flows through her veins.
It was terrible. It was just terrible. Oh, no, he's gonna cry.
Yeah, what's all this? Keep back there.
Fran? You're gonna need a bigger boat.
I beg you, and you shame me.
Take care of yourself.
Hello, welcome back to the All-American Spook Show podcast. I'm Josh, and I'm joined here with Donnie. Yo. Tiana.
Hey.
And the Professor Smoke.
What's up?
And the Universal Summer continues. That's right, all this month and next month, so all the way to the end of July. All here on the Spook Show podcast and a little bit over on YouTube with Grindhouse Gutter. It's called the Universal Summer. All summer we're going to be doing pictures that were either produced and or distributed by Universal Pictures. So it's going to run the gamut. It's going to be your classic Universal monsters, just like we did last week with The Invisible Man, all the way up until, something that just came out recently. So this is a little bit more recent, especially compared to The Invisible Man from 1933. This came out in 2009. It was my choice, and I've been looking for an excuse to get this one on for a while because I love this movie. Drag Me to Hell from 2009. It's hard to believe it's been that long already. That's 17 years ago this came out. This was Sam Raimi's return to horror after, a while of doing Spider-Man and some other stuff for a while there, and he made his big splash back into horror with this one with Drag Me to Hell. So I guess we'll go around the table like we normally do. Donnie, is this the first time you've seen Drag Me to Hell?
No, I had watched it in the theaters, and I think I saw it again on video or DVD or whatever it was.
Before this viewing.
Yeah, before this viewing. So
you've seen it a couple times at least.
Yeah, correct.
Smoke, what about you?
Yeah, this is actually only the second time I've seen this movie. I think the first time I saw it, it was when me and Gianna together.
I made him watch it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I never saw it in the theater.
I was about to say, I'm surprised by that. I mean, being a Sam Raimi guy.
It came out was it 2006?
2009.
Okay. 2009. That was the year I left the TV station too.
Yeah, this would have been the matter of fact, it's almost to the day, like roughly around the time we're recording this, because the movie was released wide. Where do I have that? May 29th of 2009. Mm-hmm. So almost damn near to the day, a little bit after we're recording this, or before we're recording this. I'm sorry that it came out 17 years ago. So yeah, summer of 2009 was when it was playing. So this is only the second time for you, Tiana. What about you?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it a few times. I'm pretty sure I did see it in the movies, and I forgot that this was another 3D one.
Oh, you know what? I forgot about that too, and I don't think
it was during that time.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple shots in there now that you say that.
Yeah.
The splat, the anvil. We'll go into that. The anvil awesome. Splat.
Yeah.
That definitely would have been like 3D heaven right there for sure. But or at least for 2009 3D heaven.
Yeah.
I did see this in the theater. I've seen it a few times since, give or take. I don't know how many times, but at least a couple more times on DVD and everything. But yeah, I love this shit. Like from the day I was rolling laughing, like in that Sam Raimi way. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that. There are moments of slapstick and everything in it, like he did in Evil Dead 2 and like he did in Army of Darkness, right?
Yeah.
Not quite as slapsticky, but it's there. So yeah, there was some of the stuff in this movie, the goat, everything like that. I just remember just rolling. Like I had to get up and like run around. I was laughing so hard back then, even when I saw it in the theater. But yeah, this has always been one of my personal favorites for sure. By the way, we should mention some of the usuals off the top here. Number one, we are a spoiler-filled podcast. So if you've never seen Drag Me to Hell, now might be the time to pause this, go find the movie, go check it out. I think like as of the recording of this, it was available on YouTube, right? Like with ads or whatever. Yeah. You can watch it on YouTube. Go seek it out. It's out there. Go buy it. And then watch it, come back, and we'll be here. But also, we want to encourage you to become a patron of the Spook Show. We're going to patreon.com/AASpookshow. There you'll get the episodes early, tons of bonus stuff, tons of little videos, extra little podcasts and everything that we do. There's tons of archives over there. So we encourage you to join us. Help out the Spook Show, and you get tons of extra stuff by going to
join us.
Yeah, there you go. You go to patreon.com/AASpookshow for that. And we also encourage you to go check out AASpookshow.com. That is where it will take you straight to our YouTube page where every month we do videos such as Grindhouse Gutter, where the professor picks an old Grindhouse classic and we talk about that. Video Vortex, where we pick like say an 80s or 90s straight to video release, and pretty much any type of genre. It leans horror, but any type of genre. And we give you 5 reasons to either watch it or avoid it. That's always fun. And then we also encourage you to check out Hammer Horror in Order. That's a pretty popular series that we do where we're going through the Hammer films horror and thriller library in the order they were released. I think we've worked our way up to 1968, I believe, currently over there. So go check that out on aaspookshow.com, TeePublic page and all that jazz. You can get merchandise and all that. So go check all that stuff out. But yeah, as far as this movie is concerned, the only other name that I could find for this movie, and I'm assuming because maybe Drag Me to Hell doesn't have the same ring in Japan, you know, I don't know why.
Drag Me to Jigoku.
Yeah.
Whatever the.
They call
I know Jikoku's the hell. I don't know what Drag Me to is.
I guess an alternate title or an English title over there in Japan is this movie is just called Spell, which, you know, I guess that works too, but doesn't have the ring of Drag Me to Hell to it. It debuted March 15th of 2009 at the South by Southwest Festival, and it was released May 29th of 2009, like I just said. Of course, this movie, well, I shouldn't say of course, believe it or not, this movie is rated PG-13. Now, I will add, I watched this on DVD. I've got the DVD that I guess probably, I mean, it's an older DVD. Matter of fact, this DVD copy that I have, I bought from Blockbuster when it went out of business. So, like, it's the one, like, I open it up and there's the Blockbuster case. I'm like, holy shit. But it's got, on the DVD, it's got the theatrical cut and the unrated cut. I watched the unrated cut, and I don't know what the fuck the difference was, because even on the back of the box, it says they're both 1 hour and 39 minutes. So I don't know what the fucking difference.
There was like 2 or 3 more seconds of nose blood spraying.
Yeah, it was probably like, yeah, it was probably like, what would you say?
A little bit
scene swapping,
maybe some dialogue, maybe an extra fuck or something. I don't know, you know, because well, I mean, something's PG-13, right? Isn't it 2? I believe
I forget. Yeah, there's a number. I don't remember what the number is.
Now, I don't remember there being
2
a lot
fucks
of,
given.
Yeah.
I give 2 fucks before you get
that third one. You know, 3 strikes you're out or whatever. But like, it is hard to believe though when you sit there and watch this movie that it's PG-13.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, that might have. I'm wondering if I don't remember why I didn't see it necessarily in the theater. Was it avoiding it? But it might have been that. It might have been like Sam Raimi's Returning to Horror, PG-13. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe that was
that might have been what it was. That might have been. I don't remember why I didn't necessarily go see it back then.
And then when you stop and think about it, there's not. I mean, there's some gory stuff, but it's not like over the top. There's not like over the top kills.
Yeah, it's mostly bodily fluid.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the most bloody scene is the nose bleeding scene. Well, it's not just the nose blood. It's like arterial nose spraying.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I saw like a little behind the scenes thing on that. Like, that's legit. Like, not her nose is really bleeding, but like they pumped some kind of like blood pump up her mouth. Like, I guess it was up her mouth or
really?
up her nose. So like they said they originally had this thing set phasers to stun or whatever the hell. Like they had this thing all the way up to full power, and like then they were worried like this thing was going to flip and like go up into her brain or something like that. So they had to kind of like tone it, like it was way too much. So like then they had to tone it down, and like like it's straight up like she says her line and bleh, and it just starts squirting out sideways, and the dude's just standing there taking it, you know. So like that's not.
Did it get in my mouth?
Yeah. That's not CGI. Like you're seeing straight up like hoses and up her nose and everything, and just blood squirting straight out. So it's pretty cool.
You saying they went up her nose with a rubber hose?
Yeah, exactly. Straight up there. Total runtime was 1 hour and 39 minutes. On IMDb, it's listed as a horror, but you know how they always have the subgenre labels on there? It's also supernatural horror, tragedy, and witch horror. Which I need to look deeper into the witch horror.
Yeah. I guess that's a thing now. Maybe since... No.
Ever since the Vavitch.
The Vavitch?
Yeah, it's... You've got witch horror now. Yeah, anyways, it was... Here, I've got the top 10 in the box office. That's always cool to look at. I've got it right here in front of me. So this was the weekend of May 29th through the 31st of 2009. So I guess this would have been after Memorial Day weekend that year in 2009. Number 10, Obsessed, which is funny that there's a movie right now called, isn't it called Obsession? That's
Obsession.
all the rage these days. So 17 years ago, there was a movie called Obsessed. Number 9, Ghost of Girlfriend's Past. Donnie, that's one of your...
Oh, yeah. Well, I was hoping Ghost can't do it. But
Yeah. Just go over to Crapster Piece Theater on patreon.com/Spookshow for that. Number 8, X-Men Origins Wolverine. Fuck that movie. Fuck it. Horrible movie. Number 7, Dance Flick. I've never even fucking heard of that.
Mhm.
It's been a second
That's
one.
probably the time when all those dance flicks are coming out.
No, that
That's the
is
satire one. Right?
yes.
Oh,
that
shit.
was
It's another
the
one of those damn parody movies.
yeah.
That's when you know there's so many dance movies. There's way too many dance movies coming out when you got a dance satire movie also coming out.
I've never seen that one, obviously, but surely there's got to be some kind of break-in reference in there, I would hope. But then again, maybe they're going more modern.
No.
Step up.
That would be better if it was that. I
Yeah,
mean, it was whatever those dance movies that were coming out at the time. Yeah,
Step up. That
If
was a big one.
If just Boogaloo Shrimp just walks by in the middle of it, that's all I need, or slides by, or whatever. Number 6 in the box office that weekend, Angels and Demons. I think that was the Da Vinci Code sequel, right? I believe.
Yeah.
Number 5 in its 4th week, Star Trek. That's the J.J. Abrams reboot, I believe, Star Trek.
Damn, it's 2009.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Number 4 in its opening weekend, Drag Me to Hell made $15.8 million that weekend. Number 3 in its 2nd week, Terminator Salvation. I don't remember.
Oh, that's the one with Christian Bale, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah,
I think so.
It did. Yeah, I think
Sounds
so.
about right.
I think it is.
It's probably about right. Yeah.
I've only seen it once. I don't remember. I mean, I remember not hating it, but I'd have to revisit
Yeah,
that
I
one.
mean,
But I'm pretty sure it's the Christian Bale one.
Terminator movies, it's like the first 2 and then everything else. Let's face it.
Yeah, yeah.
They all kind of mixed together at that point. Number 2, and it's
Like the Hellraiser movies.
Oh, God. Come on now. I mean, I know Terminator's mixed results, but they're all way better than anything outside of...
Well, no, I'm
the
just
first
saying. I'm
whatever.
just comparing it to the first 2 and the Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Talk about
And then everything
Drag Me
after
to
that is
Hell.
kind of, well,
Jesus.
really, literally, Hellraiser 3 and Terminator 3 are probably on the same level.
Yeah, well, Drag Me to Hell is a sequel to the Hellraiser series. Little
shit.
fact.
Mhm.
Drag me back.
They just decided to take Pinhead out of it and drop all pretense to anything to do with those other movies. Number 3, Terminator Salvation. Number 2, Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian was in its 2nd week. I forget whether that's the 2nd or 3rd one of those. Night at the Museum.
I did see the first one, but I don't think I saw any sequels.
I've seen the other ones, but yeah, the first one's the only one, We say this a lot about sequels, honestly. It's really about really true. Like, yeah, go see the first one. The sequels. We need to have a whole discussion about that one of these days. Like, what's the best sequel?
Yeah. We need to do a special on like all of us come up with what we think is at least a sequel that's as good or better than the original. I mean, it'll be a short list.
Yeah, very. We could probably come up with a couple of these if you start looking at it. But yeah, there's not a lot.
Yeah.
And then number 1 in the box office in its opening week, the Disney animated flick Up.
Oh.
That movie made $68.1 million that weekend to take the box office. Yeah. And what might be the most depressing first 10 or 15 minutes or whatever of a movie in any movie history right there.
Yeah.
If that movie doesn't get you, there's something wrong with you. You're broken. Like just that first beginning, you're like, God.
Yeah.
And then it up from there, right? But yeah, rough. Yeah, anyways, so this was the return of Sam Raimi to horror. So what will we know him for? Well, those little indie flicks, the Evil Dead 2, which I guess the first one was a really indie flick, right?
Crime Wave. Oh, no.
Yeah.
You did that.
Army of Darkness. Then also, of course, the Spider-Man trilogy, right? The ones with Tobey Maguire, the Spider-Man, which the first 2.
What was the last year, Spider-Man 3, when did that come out? You remember?
Not off
in relation to this one.
Well, it would have been before this.
It was before, but it wasn't too long before, right?
Probably not. I'd say a few years. Let me look real quick while we're talking. But yeah, like other than that, I mean, he also did Darkman, right?
Yeah.
So there was that. I was looking real quick. Where's Spider-Man 3?
Yeah, he did was there a sequel to Darkman that he also did? I can't remember if he did the sequel or not. I know there's a Darkman 2.
Was there a sequel? Well, I assume there was a sequel to that.
Yeah, there's at least one sequel I know to Darkman. But I can't remember if it was him, if he directed or if he produced it or gave it to somebody else.
Say what?
Control.
Yeah, there's a Darkman 2, The Return of Durant. That was straight to video, which he was a producer on that.
Oh, okay.
What do you say? What?
Yeah, Control F and then just type in Spider-Man.
Oh. Well, hell, we'll already have passed the moment by then. There we go. Fuck you, Spider. There it is. Spider-Man 3 came
Crack Spider? You watched the Crack Spider build as well. Oh,
Spider-Man 3 came out in 2007, so that was 2 years before Drag Me to Hell.
2 years? Oh, okay.
2 years.
Yeah, I was a little closer than I was thinking, too.
Yeah.
Close together.
I knew that, like, remember that one, like, was not as good, Spider-Man 3,
Yeah.
and that basically killed his run on doing Spider-Man. And, like, I wouldn't say he's down in the dumps or anything, but, like, yeah, I'm sure he wanted to do something to cleanse the palate after that, so here comes Drag Me to Hell. It was written by Sam Raimi and his brother Ivan Raimi. It stars Alison Lohman as Christine. Kind of surprised, I mean, even after watching this, that, like, you know, I mean, she did some other stuff, but, like, I don't know, it just seems like she would have took off a little bit more, because I think, I feel like she did a pretty good job in this thing, but she only did, by what I can see here, about 4 more projects after this. She did a movie called Gamer, another one called The Vatican Tapes, a movie called Urge, and then Officer Down. And that's it. Like that, and that was 2016. That's the last thing that she did. She hasn't done anything in 10 years, at least as far as, you know, acting is concerned. So I don't know what happened there, but yeah, I would have thought she would have been on the bigger things, because she did. I felt she did a pretty good job in this one. Justin Long, who's at this point, is he turning into a Scream King? I mean, what?
Yeah, he's
That usually dies, but he actually doesn't die in this one.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, in this one he didn't, but I mean, what all could you name? Like Jeepers Creepers?
Jeepers
right?
Creepers, yeah, that's what I was thinking just now.
Tusk.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tusk, yeah.
Tusk. That's one we definitely got to get on here, right? I just recently watched the movie that came out at the beginning of the year, Night Patrol, which it's fine. It's fine. You know, it's not
Right.
all these other ones that we just said I'd rather watch, but you know, he's fine. He's pretty good in it. You know, he's kind of like he's Justin Long in my opinion. Like in all of his movies.
Yeah, he always plays himself. He's been played that long. Yeah.
Kind of. He's a little bit more edgy in Night Patrol, but yeah. Yeah, you get the point. But like, yeah, I mean, he's been in tons of horror at this point, right?
Barbarian.
Oh yeah,
he was in Barbarian.
That's right. Yeah, he was in Barbarian.
I really need to give that one a second watch, because like I remember watching it and I'm
I
like,
love that one.
I watched it and I'm like, what's all the fucking hubbub here? Like, I didn't see anything groundbreaking. I mean, it was pretty good, but I don't know.
Well, did you went into it not knowing anything?
I think my expectations were too high, because everybody's like, "Oh, this
That's the problem with all these movies that get hyped up.
They're all just like, "Yeah, you know, this shit's all," and I'm like, that's fine.
You're just kind of like, ooh, what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I like this. Like I said, I like to give it a second go. We'll see it again one of these days. Well, I'll save it for whenever we're going to watch it finally here for the show.
I'll tell you, that guy is tall as shit, though, because we saw him at a convention.
Oh, the guy that plays
was in
whatever the fuck is living in. I guess that's the Barbarian.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck.
That lady.
The thing that lives
Well,
underground.
no, the guy is the Barbarian.
Okay.
But we'll get into
There's
that.
no Barbarian. See, that's my whole thing when I went to that. I was pissed off because where the fuck is a Barbarian? Where's Conan?
Yeah, you're expecting Conan.
Or at least the Barbarian brothers, for fuck's sake. No.
Shit. At least if there was Thundar the Barbarian, I'd be more excited.
Yeah, that would even be.
Yeah.
There's no damn Barbarian in here.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed. 1 star.
Lorna Raver plays Mrs. Ganoush, the old gypsy lady, who, unfortunately, I just see that she actually passed away about a year ago at age 81.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She was in that Kiefer Sutherland movie, Freeway, another movie called Armored, just a character actor or whatever, right? But this one's probably the one that would stand out the most. I mean, she's certainly
Yeah, she nailed it. She definitely nailed it. That role.
Yeah. Donnie's favorite, Mrs. Ganoush.
Gadoosh.
You know, I'll say this. There was, which I know we're going to get to the, you know, the little scenes in the movie, but when they're fighting in the car, like there is not, I mean, now I know this was 2009, but there is actually a recent, maybe it's a sport, but it's car jujitsu.
What the hell?
I don't know, but they fight in the car.
Well, why not? I mean, there's
They
slap
can choke
fight exist, right? Whatever, where they just slap the shit out of each
I
other.
know,
So
but,
why
like,
not?
I mean, growing up, me and my brother used to do that shit for free.
Yeah,
You know? It's just like,
you didn't get paid. You just
No,
beat the
yeah,
shit out of each other.
Just trying to choke each other out. And
Well, let's face it, we did Slap Fight for free too, you know?
That's true.
There's that. Yes, really, that's about all the background stuff that I had for this one. So I guess we can go ahead and get into it proper here. I had kind of forgot, because I've seen it a number of times, but it's been a while. I'd kind of forgot that that beginning scene was so far back, because that opening scene, the cold open scene or whatever, it takes place. It says Pasadena, California, in 1969, where the little boys.
Which, by the way, did you have captions for that or subtitles?
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
He had
I
the DVD.
watched it on
see.
DVD. Yeah, I did.
We have the DVD. We just didn't, go into the West Wing of the
Yeah, couldn't dig through the
of the
archives.
to,
Y'all really
so
oughta,
like, is it streaming? Okay.
y'all really, we should do a whole video of your archives, and then y'all alphabetizing it, just putting it all in ABC order, and see how long that would take you to do that.
Well, really, we got to get it. We've done it before. We've done it. Yeah. We got to put more shelves in.
Oh, it's a whole
We've
thing.
got stuff in boxes now that we can't even get to because we don't have enough room to put them up right now.
I'd just love to see you trying to alphabetize it. Like the hours that it would take. I can only imagine.
Oh yeah, I was very meticulous with it. Not only here's the A's and this is A B, this is AC,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is whatever.
I kind of have mine in order. Like I split up, not to go off on a tangent of orderizing your bullshit, but I have my Blu-rays in A to Z, and then the DVDs in A to Z, and then the TV series and stuff in A to Z, which I don't have a bunch of those as many.
Well, let's not go down the rabbit hole of VHS, because the VHS, I'm like, here's
God.
my midnight videos label. Here's my Transworld Entertainments
Yep.
label.
I do have some by that. Like I have my what's the God damn it, Vestron. Those Vestron Blu-rays.
Vestrons, yeah.
I do
yeah.
have them by themselves
Yeah.
in the order that they're supposed to be in.
Yeah, see, there's
stuff
something
like
very aesthetic about that, right?
Yeah.
When you have the labels of VHS, you don't do that to DVDs. They're slimline,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah. Some
But
people do,
VHS, I got here's my big box Midnights, and here's my big box Gorgon video or whatever.
Yeah.
And clamshells, and so yeah. There's something aesthetically pleasing about those on the shelf when they're done that way.
But
not to go down that tangent and rabbit hole of VHS collecting.
Yeah, but anyways, I don't remember what got us there. But anyways, this movie starts off with in 1969. I'd completely forgot that there was that flashback. Like I remember the flashback when I was seeing it, the little boy getting dragged down to hell and everything. But I'd forgot that it had taken place 30 years, 40 years prior. Yeah, I'd forgot about that. That's pretty good. You get a pretty good taste of what's going down here, right? Like the kid is not possessed. He's cursed, and they bring him to this lady who, help us with our boy, or whatever the hell. And then the kid gets slung off the balcony or something.
Oh, the balcony onto I guess hard marble
or
something,
marble
or whatever.
Floor, and then all of a sudden just these hands come out of hell. Just the ground cracks open and then just pull him down and drag him to hell. And then you get you get the credits, but the opening drag me to hell, just the, and that music drop and everything. So it's pretty cool little open. You're kind of dropped into the deep end of the pool, right out the gate. And also in the credits too, they're pretty cool credits because you actually get if you're paying attention and listening and watching to it during the credits, you kind of get caught up on some of the lore. There's some exposition dump right there in the credits because they're kind of explaining people getting cursed, what's going on, the what do they call it, the Lamia curse. So there's some explanation of what's going on here just right there in the credits, and then here we go, right? So Christine, the main character of the movie, she is kind of a little mousy, I guess is how you could describe her, innocent farm girl kind of thing, but she's
timid.
Yeah, timid. Yeah, she's kind of going out to become the assistant manager of this bank. She works at a bank branch, and kind of the whole thing for the first little bit of the movie is her constantly getting shit on.
I was telling Tiana, this is what was that new movie that Sam Raimi just had out?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I said this is the beginning of this movie is basically that movie until the gypsy lady shows up.
The only difference is the gypsy. But yeah, I completely forgot about what was the name of Sin Help? Was that it?
Sin Hill, right?
Yeah.
I was telling Tiana, I was like, I wonder if he just was rewatching this or reading the script that he wrote for it. He's like, you know what? I could make a whole movie.
There's something there with that. Just take another timid woman. Go from there.
Why fuss and fret about dinner? Why not have it right here? Yes, this drive-in offers everyone in the family a real picnic treat for dinner. We've got delicious sandwiches with all the trimmings and your other dinner favorites, plus whatever you want to drink, hot or cold. Come early before the show starts, or eat while you're being entertained, or at intermission time. So why fuss? Give your family a tasty dinner at this drive-in.
Anyways, so like she's constantly being shit on, and like because she's wanting the assistant manager's job, and then walks in the door Mrs. Ganoush, an old gypsy woman who's losing her house and she wants help with the mortgage. Apparently, she's had multiple extensions, and they're like, "We're not going to give it to you anymore." And then that's when she gives the line. She says something to her like, "No, we can't do this," and she gets down and that's what it is. She gets down on her knees and she begs, "Please. Please, you have to help me." And then like, no.
Yeah, and it goes to this part too. Before that though, and this is what I was telling Tiana about. I was like, okay, I can get down with the plot here and everything, except there's this one part where she's, the gypsy lady comes in there. She's asking for the loan extension. She's like, "Oh, I'll see what I can do," and she feels bad for her. It looks like she genuinely feels bad for her. Right? And then she goes to her manager, that guy, and then basically like, because there's a plot point that comes later in the movie. But I'm like, at this point though, she's like, if that plot point, we'll get to it when we're talking to it later on, I guess. But if she, goes,
you mean in the sense like
she's sympathetic to her and everything.
Yeah, but she
right?
had a chance not to do it, is what you mean? Like it was her decision.
Yeah, because in the end though, didn't it say that it was her decision not to give her the loan herself?
Remember she goes to the boss and he's just kind of like, "We shouldn't do this, but I'm kind of leaving it up to you. Like it's your choice."
Yeah.
Because remember, she needs to make the big move to become the assistant manager. So that's when she kind of grew the fortitude, so to speak, in this moment. This is the moment she chose to say like, "No, I'm not giving it to you." And then, of course, there's an old gypsy woman who puts a curse on her. "You shamed me.
You shamed me." I wasn't talking shit about Josh's dog, but like just off kind of offline a little bit. We were I was coming back in here to record, and his dog's just running in circles and just really just walking.
Yeah,
in
you
circles.
talk shit about Bella. She's gonna curse you.
You shamed.
She's gonna curse you. She'll piss on your floor. She'll gum you to death.
Yeah, I was about to. It's not pee. It's probably worse than pee.
Yeah,
but the freaking the corpse scene.
Oh, that's one of the things that I love and appreciate about this movie so much is that he keeps finding some way to get Mrs. Ganoush or whatever to just to do the grossest shit, even after she's dead. Like she keeps. How many times does she yak on her, or vomit, or spew fluid, whatever? 4 or 5 separate times. You're like, "Oh, what the fuck," over and over and over. But it's just so fucking awesome though, because it's so gratuitous, so unnecessary, almost every time that it happened. Smoke, I know there was one part you appreciated about this, and that's the car.
Oh yes, the gypsy lady's car, Miss Ganoush.
Ganoush's ride. It's that,
it's the old
the same one, right? That's in every Sam Raimi movie.
At least it's because they were driving in Evil Dead, right, up to the cabin.
Yeah, it's the one that Ash drives up to the cabin, and all the way back.
And it's been in every movie, I think. I mean, as far as I know, pretty much every movie, I guess, right?
I'm going to assume it's
Uncle
not
Ben's car.
I'm going to assume it's not the exact same car, right? It's just that same make and model or whatever, right? It's not. Or am I wrong?
Well, I think probably. I mean, maybe it was the same car for some of the early movies, but yeah, I think at some point he had them get it for him, right? That make and model for maybe it was the Spider-Man movies. I don't know for sure on that. I'm pretty sure that at some point he didn't have that car anymore, but he did get the same, like you said, make and model for some later movies.
It's like the Dukes of Hazzard. There's like 58 General Lees, right? So I'm sure it's not the same one from Evil Dead, but
at least I don't think so. I haven't really looked into that
deep
dive on that or not, but we'll pull that information up on the next.
I'd be kind of surprised, honestly.
Sam Raimi movie we do,
if it's the exact same one. But hey,
Yeah.
That part when Mrs. Ganoush attacks Christine in her garage, or in the garage. So this is the big moment of where she's being cursed, is after she has denied her the extension on her mortgage, they carry her out with security. You have shamed me. And she carries her out. Mrs. Ganoush waits for her in the parking garage, and then they have a throwdown fight in the car. I mean, she's beating the shit out of that woman, though, right? Like, she's mule kicking her out of it and everything, man, just beating the shit out of her. And she gums her, like her teeth. When her teeth,
Oh, yeah,
talk about
that's
the three.
right.
Oh yeah, when
teeth-
she was hit the dashboard or whatever.
Yeah, she drives and hits something or whatever, and her teeth. And
What was it?
the slobber and everything, and then she just like it's that mouth to mouth gum thing that keeps getting me. Where
Plus,
she
it was just
oh
God.
it's like, oh fuck, why? So I guess that's how Sam Raimi is able to pull a PG-13 out of this. It's like, this is nasty, but it ain't gory.
Gory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no.
I think there's only the one blood scene, right? I mean, actual like.
Well, you got the
blood.
the noseblood thing, which we'll get to in a second, and then you got. It seems like there's something. Well, I mean, I guess in a way, when the anvil falls on her head, splats her right in her. I mean,
oh yeah,
that to me was the best. That was.
That's straight up Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I was about to say that's like the coyote.
3D.
Or
they get into a fight in the. Well, that's the thing is she's not even really there, right? Like in that scene, because Mrs. Ganoush is dead by then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just like the ghost cursing her or whatever. Remember, she keeps appearing randomly and like fucking with her. Yeah. So like that's when they get into a fight in the garage, and then like they arrest her or whatever, right? And then I think they arrested her. I can't remember, but she curses her and she gets gone. Like she just disappears.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you find out she's dead, right? Like she goes I guess she goes to some dude who's like, you need to the way you're going to try to get rid of this curse is if you go and kind of ask for the person to put it on you to take it back. So she goes to apologize and get her to take it back, and she's dead. So she's fucked, right? This curse is just on her now. That's when the spirit randomly attacks her in the house, right? Because clearly she's dead now. So now she's just seeing her everywhere. Oh, the one part where she dreams that Mrs. Ganoush is there and she vomits maggots in her mouth. Like she's laying in the bed. She's laying in the bed, and then she looks up and then she just vomits maggots and shit all in her mouth and in her face and everything. And then once again, another one of those gross out moments. Then that's when you get to the vomit blood / nosebleed scene where she's just trying to conduct business at the bank. And then she just randomly gets like a nose drip, and then all of a sudden it's just like a faucet, like a hose just gets turned on. She vomits blood spews out of her nose.
Yeah, because her boss was trying like, oh, let me help you with that when it was just a little nosebleed. Yeah, it's like, let me help you.
and it's not like a hallucination thing either. Like it really happens. Like, so like there is that blurred line in this movie of, in some ways, like, is this really happening?
Yeah, is it fucking with her mind, or is it real?
Yeah. No, that one really did happen, right? When Ganoush is dead and she goes to the funeral, like, whoop, she's dead, and she falls out of the coffin.
Yeah, I was about to say, she's like, how can I make this worse?
Yeah. She
a corpse out of the thing.
She falls out of the coffin and then immediately mouth to mouth. I'm talking like gum on chin. Starts vomiting, I guess, like embalming fluid or something.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's like yellow goo or something just coming out of her. Jesus Christ.
The funeral is about to begin. No, that's what.
Donnie, we have another Chucky
here. Phantasm.
We got a Chucky out of this one, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The cat. So she believes, when she goes to the guy, he's like, I guess one of the methods is like, put the curse on something else, like sacrifice an animal or whatever the hell, I guess is whatever he said. And then she goes home and just murders her cat and then buries it. So yeah, it's an early, well, not early, I guess we're halfway through the year now. We got another Chucky nominee for the Spookshow Awards. Oh, when she goes to meet Justin Long's, I'm forgetting his character's name, her boyfriend, when he goes to meet she goes to meet the family. Everything's going well until she eats the eyeball cake. She looks down at like this piece of cake that she baked the cake for him, and she looks down at the piece, and everybody's getting along and happy and having a conversation. And there's an eyeball in her fucking cake. They're like looking around, This is very Evil Dead. Like all these things that I'm
it's
describing.
Oh, yeah.
You watch it, you're like, yeah, it's Sam Raimi, all right. Oh, and then another random Ganoush appearance when she appears to her in her barn or whatever, she's in a shed or whatever, and then she turns around and Ganoush is standing there, and then she just shoves her whole fucking fist down her
I
throat.
know.
Just poof. And that's when you get the anvil. Like, that's how she gets out of it. She like takes she's got like a random ice skate she grabs and slices the rope. And why there's a fucking anvil hanging there, God knows.
Yeah.
But it slices it, the anvil falls like right on Ganoush's head, and like her
Right.
eyes, booga. Like you said, Who Framed Roger Rabbit or some shit. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, that Tex Avery
yeah,
cartoon.
yeah, Tex Avery, yeah. Same kind of shit. But that was awesome though. The seance scene. This is when I saw this in the theater, I had to get up and run around. Like my side was hurting. I was laughing so hard. When the spirit is jumping around. So the whole point of they're having a seance and they're trying to summon the demon, and then the point of it is they're going to put it in the goat, right? Because there's just a random goat that gets inserted in there.
Yeah.
And then they're going to kill the goat. So therefore,
Sacrifice the goat.
yeah, that would end the curse and kill the demon or whatever. But with that goat, when that goat gets possessed and it starts talking like, "You bitch." I thought I had to get up, like go use the bathroom, get some popcorn. I was losing it. I was crying when I saw that. Even the other guy, like when the assistant guy that's just in the room and he gets and he starts floating in the air going, he's dancing. But I love the makeup job. It looks like it's that similar makeup job to every demon in the Evil Dead movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the way they look, the way he does it or whatever. Like it's got that look to it, obviously. So. By the way, Smoke, I don't know, maybe you know a little bit more about the lore. Does anyone know if there's any kind of connection to the Evil Dead with this? Like, at all?
I don't know that for sure.
Either.
Other than,
I meant to look that up because I bet you somewhere there's something in
Well,
the
there-
lore.
if there was going to be, it should have been, you would think, in the books, like when she goes to that guy to help and the guy's got these books, you would think that maybe they would have thrown in some sort of I mean, I don't know if you would have thrown in Necronomicon because that's such a, everybody knows. But what was the one in the first movie? They didn't call it the Necronomicon. It was.
No.
Yeah, I don't think
I
that
forget
started
now.
till the Evil Dead 2, right?
Yeah, that would have been the place to put it right there. Is put that a little bit more obscure, title of the book from part one, because everybody knows Necronomicon more so from, it's Lovecraft. It's a Lovecraft thing, but it's been carried over in all kinds of movies and things. So, something something Libra style. I forget what it was in the first movie, but yeah, but no, I was listening for that and I didn't hear it.
Yeah,
in that scene.
I was just curious if maybe you caught something that I didn't or something or knew, but like maybe that's something we can look at. Surely there's something out there. Well, if you look at the third frame to the left.
Yeah, like some kind of Easter egg that he put in there or something. Well, see, he did. Remember the Easter eggs we talked about when we did the other Evil Dead movie? Well, we did. We haven't done Evil. Have we done Evil Dead 2? Yeah, we did. Right,
we did
them all.
We've done all three. The only one I think
Yeah.
we haven't done is Evil Dead Rise, like
That's right. Yeah.
the last one that came out. So we need to get to that sometime after the new one comes out, right? Sometime. We'll see how it all jives with the Universal Summer and all that, but we got to get that in.
Yeah. But you know how he put those Easter eggs in there with like that whole little not feud, but sort of good natured feud between him and Wes Craven, because like Wes Craven had like Evil Dead. They were watching Evil Dead in the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
Yeah, and
And
Hills
he's kind
Have
of like
Eyes,
showing,
right?
he's kind of like saying, no, that's not a real horror movie. This is right, kind of thing. And then he had the poster and Hills Have Eyes, but actually
Yeah.
it might have been that. I guess it was the first Evil
That's
Dead
right,
had the Hills
yeah.
Have Eyes poster torn in
Yeah.
the basement. And then
I bet you
and
there's
then there was
some-
a Freddy glove hanging in the basement in part 2.
I'm betting you there's something other than the car. I mean, because the car is in everything
That's
Raimi's
his
done.
trademark.
I bet you there's something else. But regardless, pretty much wraps up with like, all right, so you're what she wants to do is, or what she is told to do is like, all right, well, we haven't figured this out. So what you need to do is the curse is in this button, because that's how she did the curse, right? Like when she got in that
Yeah.
original argument with her, she took the button off of her coat, and then she basically put the curse in the
Set
button,
some
her
curse
object
on
or
it.
whatever. So like the curse is in the button. So like what you need to do is take that button and you need to give it to someone else. That will take the curse off of you. It's putting it on someone else, unfortunately, but it's not on you, right? So she decides, she tries a couple different things, it didn't work, and then eventually she decides, like, you know what, I'm just going to give it back to Ganoush. So she goes to the grave, digs her up, and then shoves the button's in an envelope. She shoves it down her mouth. You're going to take this whether you like it or not, bitch. And then shoves the envelope in her mouth. And then it's like what Poltergeist, right? Where there's the the flooded graves, and then like she's floating, the corpse is floating around in this grave that fills up with water, like a 6-foot grave that fills up with water like that, right? But it's still gross and everything. I think there's another mouth-to-mouth thing in there too, right? When she's floating around.
Yeah.
The corpse gets on her on her chin again. It's like, what the hell, man? Come on. So that's it, right? Like you think like, well, she has managed to pass the curse. Things are looking up. Like she gets, there's this whole subplot with this other guy that she's competing with for the assistant manager's job. He gets fired because he was insider trading, whatever the fuck. So she basically gets the job. She's going to meet, Justin Long, her boyfriend. Like he's going to propose to her. Everything's looking up. And then when they meet at the train station to go wherever they're going, he comes up with an envelope, and the envelope has the button on it, or in it, I should say. So
yeah, because she had bought a new jacket, right, or a new coat, because she's like, oh, I got rid of my old one because because of the curse and all that on the button and
everything that happened.
I need a new coat. So then what he say something like, well, what happened to your old coat?
Now the tie is this is a pretty good little plot device, because the tie is you got to go back to toward the beginning of the movie when she finds an old coin and, working at a bank, and he collects coins. So she took the coin and put it in an envelope and then gave it to him. Like, oh, he likes these old coins. He'll love this. So it pays off at the end, is she didn't take that button and with the envelope and shove it into the Ganoush's mouth. She took the coin envelope and shoved it in her mouth. So she still had the damn button. So she still had the curse. She falls down right in front of a train on the train platform. The train's coming for her, and as it's basically going over her, the hands from hell grab a hold of her and drag her to hell. as Justin Long is just standing there with a tear in his eye, watching her be dragged to hell. So, the end. Drag Me to Hell. Awesome flick, in my opinion. Awesome flick. So I'll get it started since I brought it to the table. Yeah, I mean, like it's a pretty decent little contained story. I think it doesn't drag at all. It keeps up a pretty good pace for a horror movie that's rated PG-13, which we need to go through the list of like good ones. There can't be a lot of great ones, right? Great PG-13 horror. This has got to be pretty top notch as far as PG-13 horror is concerned. Yeah, I love it. I mean, I think everybody's great in it. Gross. But just all the Sam Raimi stuff, you know what I mean? Like it's just perfect. It's just entertaining as hell, and I love it. So I'm gonna go 4 stars. 4 stars for this one for me. So, Donnie, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna, the slapstick moments we talked about. It's got great effects. Everything is, and I think we were kind of talking offline about it a bit. But is there really a more tortured character in horror or tortured actor in horror than Justin Long?
Yeah.
Like, cause
he either gets killed in some gruesome way or something horrible happens to him.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I'm going to say 3.5. I like this one.
All right, Smoke, what do you say?
Yeah, I don't have the history as much as you or even Tiana does with it, because I only just saw it however many years ago that was now. 9 years ago, maybe. Something like that.
Yeah.
8-9 years ago. And then this time, the second time. So I enjoyed it. It's definitely got Sam Raimi's trademarks all over it, right? From him returning back to horror to the whole possession.
Yeah, even the camera angles and shit, the way he zooms in on stuff, the Dutch angles, all that shit, like just the calling cards, the trademarks. It's all there.
And all his camera moves and whatnot. And his little and the other little quirks like the car that's always there. There's just Sam Raimi's name all over it, right? And it was good to see him returning back to horror after the Spider-Man franchise for a little bit. So I'll go with, and I do like it better than Send Help. So Send Help was entertaining. It was all right.
It's fine for what it is, but yeah, this is way better than that.
Yeah. I think I'll probably go with what Donnie gave it to, a 3.5.
Yep. Yeah. All right, Tiana, that leaves it to you. What do you say?
I'm actually going a little lower than obvious.
A dissenter.
I mean, I enjoy it and all that stuff, but I look at his Evil Dead movies.
Oh, well.
even his Spider-Man movies, and I like them a lot more than this one.
This is better than Spider-Man 3. Yeah.
Oh, because she likes
I'm
Venom.
a huge Venom fan, so
Yeah, I love
even
Venom.
though that whole, it was
I love
goofy
Venom,
and
but
all
they
that
took a
crap,
big
but-
diarrhea poo on Venom in that movie. So yeah.
But yeah, I like this one more than that. But I'm gonna give it 3.
Fair enough. So with the lone voice of dissent there, it comes out to an even 3.5 stars out of 5. So I think that's enough to say we definitely recommend you checking it out.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend you go buy it. I think it's awesome. I mean, it's no Evil Dead, but I can't even really you kind of compare it to that, but I don't compare it to that. If that makes sense, it's like, that's up here. It's like those things are up here to me. That those are almost what's the term, sacrosanct. They're holy. You don't mess with those.
Yeah.
But this is like, I'd have to look at his whole filmography, but this is probably one of my favorites of his, right other than the Spider-Man. Once again, I kind of look at the Spider-Man movies differently, not to go off on a tangent on Sam Raimi shit, but yeah, I think it's right below that. So yeah, I enjoy the hell out of it. So 3.5 out of 5 stars. Go check it out. Donnie, Connections from the Crypt. What you got?
Connections from the crypt.
Yeah. So on the cast side, this may surprise you a little bit, or it may not. We've got Ted Raimi.
Oh yeah,
who is in Blood Rage.
Mm-hmm. The condom salesman.
Yeah. The Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2, as well as Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
I do want to mention 2 honorable mentions here. Sam Raimi, who was in Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, and Maniac Cop.
Oh yeah.
And then the other honorable mentions, I really thought that either Smoke or Tiana would mention her, but didn't happen. Bonnie Aarons. She was one of the, I guess, the mother and daughter at the Death Fest. That that whole thing. Anyway,
Death Fest. You talking about the funeral thing or whatever?
Maybe it was. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Anyway,
either way.
Yeah, she was in The Conjuring 2, Annabelle Creation, and The Nun. So that's just the cast.
She was
side.
The Nun, right? Or am I mistaken? Yeah.
Yeah, she was The Nun.
We still haven't done The Nun 2, by the way, so we're not done with the Conjuring universe just yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And son of a bitch, I don't have any crew connections, though I am positive there is some crew connections.
There'd have to be some connection to the Evil Dead.
It looks like I forgot to do them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So
those are obvious to me. There's probably some connection to the Evil Dead trilogy.
Yeah, well,
that's a lead.
That and
who did the effects? It wasn't K&B, was it?
Yeah, it was K&B.
It was K&B.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I know there's Nick Otero and Howard Berger and
Kurtzman. I forget his first name.
Yeah, Robert Kurtzman.
The K and the K&B.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't remember his first
doubt
name.
there's tons of that. I'll get those. I'll get that a little bit later.
Tiana, what kind of kill count could you find for Drag Me to Hell?
Surprisingly, it's only 4.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, it's
For having such a name and all the craziness that's in it.
What are the 4? That boy at the beginning?
The boy.
Yeah, the boy in the beginning.
And her at
the
the end.
gypsy lady. Her at the end.
yeah.
And somebody had a heart attack?
I don't remember. It's not ringing a bell. But yeah, you got at least the 3 there. Those are obvious. And then I guess that. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's about right.
Yeah, because it's more about, it's not really, I guess, about, which is probably why he's able to get away with the PG-13, doing the various things to get, which that'll come into play with the gore score, but.
It's just about her getting tortured
before
her final death.
Let's talk about the kill reel.
Highlight kill.
So the highlight kill, that also in turn makes it tough for a highlight kill. I guess I got to go with Christine at the end. Because you get the boy at the beginning is basically the same thing, but it doesn't have the impact as her because, you see what happens to her throughout the movie. And then Mrs. Ganoush you don't see her die on screen.
I know.
No.
Yeah, well, I was about to say the highlight kill would be her spirit ghost thing that gets the anvil.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not really a kill because she's not really there. Or whatever.
She's already, yeah. So I got to go with Christine at the end as the highlight
I
kill.
know who has the heart attack. It was the lady that did the seance.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Whenever she dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she pulls out, was it Father Karras from Exorcist? Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
except she thought she had won. I did it. Karras, unfortunately, he just kind of went away. Okay, so there we go with that kill count of 4 highlight kills. So that leaves us that's all building up to the big moment for the gore score. Smoke, what you got?
Gore score.
Well, as we said, it's PG-13, so it's not going to be crazy amount of gore. And really, I think it was. He did a great job of doing gross things without there being gore. You know, like you talked about all the different, but it's body horror, not like Cronenberg body horror, but bodily fluid horror.
Yeah. Fluid horror.
Embalming fluid, just nasty saliva or whatever from her mouth when they're fighting in the car and the gumming.
It's too much.
So, yeah,
like,
there's just
it's
a
too
lot
much
of
mouth to mouth, like mouth to chin.
maggots and worms to mouth, and
that's rough.
Fuck.
What was that? Oh man.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I think I'll have to go with. I mean, as far as blood is really just the nose geyser of blood.
Yeah.
And one other maybe random scene,
The anvil.
or something with a little bit. Yeah, the anvil.
Yeah.
Blood splatter scene. And then maybe the reason, like, the censors let him get away with some of that stuff is because, this isn't really it's just a ghost. It's an image. And it's like the Looney Tune. It's a Looney Tune splat. You know, what do you call it? Splat stick.
Yeah.
Type scene. So they probably let him get away with that. And then the nosebleed thing is just kind of a gag, right? It's not. It's just blood. It's not necessarily that somebody's throat got slit and this geyser of blood. So it's
killing the cat.
Yeah.
There's
See, I
that.
think he pushed it as far as he could. It's not like some of these PG-13 movies where they want to put stuff in there to make it a PG-13.
This is like a PG-13 plus, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So right there.
Yeah, that's right. It's definitely pushes the limits of the PG-13. So I think I'll go with a 6 on it.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, it's lots of bodily fluids, just not a whole lot of blood and gore, right? Because it's PG-13. So he found ways around that to make it more disturbing and disgusting without there being a lot of gore.
Well, hell of a job. I love it. So there we go. Go check out Drag Me to Hell. It's available out there. Like I said, as the time we recorded this, it's available on YouTube. But I recommend you go buy it. It's an awesome flick. The Universal Summer continues. It rolls on next week. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be awesome because, like I said, like this Universal Summer, it's not all about Dracula, Frankenstein, and the Wolfman, the classic monsters. We're all over the place. We just did Drag Me to Hell. So we're going back a little bit further to 1966. And Donnie, what are we going to be watching?
So we're going to watch one of my favorites, of when I was a kid. We're going to watch The Ghost and Mr. Chicken.
the Don Knotts classic. Once again, I say gateway horror, in my opinion. These are the movies.
Yeah, you know what? We need to do a
thing.
show on that. Our gateway horror, things that we watched as kids.
That'd be great.
Because we've already done one of mine. Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park.
Yeah.
That was kind of a gateway horror because it's
Ghost
got elements there.
The Ghost and Mr. Chicken, I cannot tell you how many times I've seen it in my life, and it is absolutely one of my gateway horror movies. Like, it's one of the ones that brought me to the table. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. We've finally found a way to get Don Knotts on the podcast. Not going to be very often, so let's soak it in. So there you go. So like I said, all summer long, Universal Summer, it's going to be movies that were either produced and or distributed by Universal Pictures. They run the gamut, all the way from the silent films all the way up to stuff, that's still coming out today. So we're all over the place all summer long here on the podcast, which comes out every Monday at 6 p.m. East, wherever you get your podcast, or over on YouTube. Also on YouTube, which you can get to by spookshow.com. You can go check out Grindhouse Gutter, Video Vortex, Hammer Horror and Order, and Universal Summer will dabble a little bit into Grindhouse Gutter with Two Lane Blacktop this month, and then whatever Professor chooses for July, we'll see. But yeah, so we're all over the place, Universal all summer long. So yeah, looking forward to it. I think it's going to be awesome, and it continues next week with The Ghost of Mr. Chicken. So never thought I'd really say that, honestly. It's crazy. So for Donnie, Tiana, Professor, I'm Josh. We are the All American Spook Show, and we will talk to you next week.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight.
We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.